Hello everyone, welcome to Home Science Grade 5 by Madam Joan Sagina. I hope you'll enjoy the tutorial. Welcome. In Home Science, we are going to have four strands, that is healthy living, consumer education, foods and nutrition, finally clothing. Under substance, we shall be looking at pre-teen, dressing self, time management, surfaces found in the home, common communicable diseases, consumer awareness, wise buying, food nutrients, nutritional deficiencies and disorders, food preservation, kitchen equipment, cooking foods, stitches, repair and maintenance, and finally laundry work. On our first trans, we shall be learning about healthy living. Under healthy living, we shall be looking at who a pre-adolescent is. A pre-adolescent is a child between the ages of 9 and 12 years. A pre-adolescent is no longer a little child, but not quite a teenager. They are in between the two age groups. A child in this age bracket is also known as a preteen. Physical, mental, and social changes take place during the pre-teen years. We want to look at the changes that take place during the pre-adolescence. What are some of the changes that take place during the pre-adolescence? Good grooming as a healthy habit. Good grooming as a healthy habit. Keeping clean is an important part of staying healthy. Etiquette is about proper behavior among a group of people. In groups, let us list examples of etiquette within a group. Some of the good etiquette you need to have having good manners, for instance, obeying rules at home, school, and in teams, being polite when communicating, treating family, friends, and teachers with respect, being truthful and having integrity, maintaining good hygiene and grooming, setting boundaries and limits, using technology wisely and safely, being kind and warm at all times, using good table etiquette. We shall look at some of the daily physical exercises as a healthy habit. What are some of the daily physical exercises as a healthy habit? Everyone can benefit from regular exercise. Active children will have the following: stronger muscles and bones, leaner bodies, less risk of becoming overweight, a lower chance of getting lifestyle diseases, lower blood pressure and blood cholesterol level, a better outlook on life. What are some of the healthy eating habits for pre-adolescents? Some of the healthy eating habits for pre-adolescents. It is important to eat a variety of food to be able to get good nutrition. Eat healthy meals every day, so you need to eat healthy meals every day. Increase fiber in the diet. You should increase fiber in the diet to avoid constipation. Decrease the use of salt and sugar. Do not use too much salt and sugar. Drink plenty of water to avoid constipation. Drink fresh fruit juice. Do not add sugar. Eat fruits and vegetables for a snack for good healthy living. Appreciating healthy habits in pre-adolescence. Appreciating healthy habits in pre-adolescence. Number one, you should exercise regularly, eat a healthy diet, maintain a healthy weight, get enough sleep, brush and floss your teeth, avoid the use of earphones, listen to music at a reasonable volume, learn ways to manage stress, study and do your best in school, maintain a good relationship with your parents, friends, and teachers, develop a good balance between school and social life, pay attention to your moods and feelings. Pay attention when sometimes you might feel sad, other times you might feel happy. Do not be afraid to ask for help if you need. Accept yourself the way you are. Everyone was created fearfully and wonderfully. Do not bully other people. Do not bully other people. Factors to consider in the choice of clothes and shoes. What are some of the things we need to consider when you want to buy clothes and shoes? So number one, everyone wears clothes. Clothes can be used to symbolize culture or religion. When choosing what to wear, comfort is normally the first thing to consider. Be at ease in what you are wearing. Don't wear too tight clothes or baggy clothes. Wear decent clothes. Wear decent clothes. Appreciating decent clothing for a pre-adolescent. Appreciating decent clothing for a pre-adolescent. We wear clothes and shoes to be modest around others. Clothes cover our bodies and make us presentable before other people. We wear different clothes during different times of the day. We wear uniforms to school, casual wear when we are home, and pajamas when we go to sleep. Our parents and guardians may wear official clothes to work and casual wear when they are at home. They wear party clothes when attending a party. Factors that lead to time wastage in day-to-day life. What are some of the factors that lead to time wastage in day-to-day life? We can waste time by spending too much time doing the following activities. You can spend time watching too much television, listening to music on the radio or phone, talking and playing with friends until you forget what we are supposed to do. Improvising cleaning equipment and materials for cleaning different surfaces at home, floor cloths, brooms, and dust bags. Cleaning different surfaces in the home, cleaning different surfaces in the home. We have various surfaces. We have tiled surfaces, cemented surfaces, plain wooden surface, and glass surface. Safety measures when cleaning different surfaces at home. Safety measures when cleaning different surfaces at home. Collect all the cleaning tools. Collect all the cleaning tools, equipment, and materials before starting to clean. Wear comfortable shoes that do not slip on wet floors. Remove any items that may cause you to slip and fall. Follow the correct procedures when cleaning different surfaces at home. Care of cleaning equipment and materials. How do we care for this cleaning equipment? Store brooms and brushes by hanging them or placing them upright on their handles. This prevents the bristles from bending. Wash, rinse, and dry all cleaning equipment before storing them. Do not dry plastic basins, buckets, and dustbins in the sun. This makes them crack and break. Do not bang plastic dustbins, basins, and buckets, as this may break them. Store in a clean, dry place. We want to look at the meaning of common communicable diseases. This is a disease in any condition that interferes with the proper functioning of the body or mind. A communicable disease is a disease that can be passed to another person from an infected person, animal, or object. The agents that cause communicable diseases are called germs. When germs enter the body, we can develop an infection. An infection is a condition that occurs when germs enter the body, multiply, and cause harm or ill health. A common cold is an example of a communicable disease. Other examples of common communicable diseases, we have chickenpox, ringworms, measles, and scabies. Causes of common communicable diseases. What are some of the causes of common communicable diseases? We have dirty environment, poor hygiene and sanitation, sharing of personal items like innerwears, through contamination from an infected person, animal, or object. How do we prevent common communicable diseases? Prevention of common communicable diseases. Careful use of handkerchiefs. Yes, let us use our handkerchief well. Proper use of the toilet, latrine, or urinal. Washing hands after visiting the toilet, playing, and before eating. Not sharing personal items. observing personal hygiene, finally avoiding contact with an infected person, animals or object, and maintaining social distance. When should we wash our hands? After using the toilet, after touching animals, before and after preparing food, before eating, after blowing the nose, coughing or sneezing. Assessment for the learner. Number 1. The easiest way to stop the spread of germs is through dash. The easiest way to stop the spread of germs is through dash. Number 2. Clean hands save dash. Clean hands save dash. Number 3. How does taking care of ourselves help prevent the spread of communicable diseases? How does taking care of ourselves help prevent the spread of communicable diseases? On to our next strand, consumer education, consumer awareness. Consumers are the people who choose, buy, and use goods and services. Goods are the items we can touch, such as bread, milk, and vegetables. Services are things we cannot see or touch and are provided at a fee. Excuse me. Examples of services are catering, teaching, transport, etc. Advertisement. An advertisement is a message used to inform a consumer about certain goods and services available in the market. Advertising is done to create demand for goods or services. Advertisements can be made through broadcast, newspapers, magazines, posters, brochures, branded clothes, and finally, social media. The importance of advertisement to a consumer. What are some of the importance of advertisement to a consumer? Advertisements are useful because of the following reason. Reason number 1, information on goods or services are indicated. An advertisement gives information on where the goods or services can be found. Actual prices of certain goods and services are also given. Manufacturers are able to inform consumers about the products they have in the market for consumers to buy and use. Safety precautions to observe when using information from an advertisement. Responsibilities of the consumer. The consumer must, number 1, know what he or she is buying to avoid impulse buying. In this case, impulse buying is buying things that you are not intending to buy at the first place. Number 2, make comparisons to choose the best goods or services at the best prices. Number 3, follow the instructions provided in the product manuals on the safe use of the products. Returns defective product and get a replacement. Don't buy something that is already spoiled or expired. You are always encouraged to return them to be replaced. Finally, number 5, read information on labels and packages such as expiry dates and storage. Wise buying. Wise buying is buying the right product or service at the right price and place. We should budget for goods or products before buying. Importance of wise buying leads to saving money. Very important, you save money. Encourages budgeting for items to be bought. You have a list of the items you want to buy before you go to the market. Assessment for the learner. Assessment for the learner. Question number 1. Who is a consumer? Who is a consumer? Question number 2. What is meant by wise buying? What is meant by wise buying? Question number 3. State 4 ways of wise buying. Number 4. What factors should you keep in mind before buying any product? Number 5. What are the ways of paying for goods you have decided to buy? Number 6. Give 2 examples of consumer goods that bear expiry dates. Strand number 3, food and nutrition. Food nutrients. Food is what we eat and drink for energy and growth. Without food, we cannot grow. Feeding our bodies is about not getting the right nutrition. Nutrition, therefore, is giving the body the food it needs for it to grow and be healthy. Feeding the body so that it is healthy means that you are eating a varied diet to get sufficient nutrients. Various nutrients found in foods. Various nutrients found in foods. We have carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, roughage, water. Nutritional deficiencies and disorder. The body needs the right amount of nutrients to maintain balance. When a person is lacking a nutrient like vitamins or minerals, he or she has a nutritional deficiency. The person is lacking something in the body. A nutritional deficiency can occur because the food eaten lacks the necessary nutrients. It can also occur because the body does not absorb the necessary amount of a nutrient from the food eaten. Nutritional disorder. Nutritional disorder leads to nutritional disorder. Nutritional disorder can also be caused by lacking too much of one nutrient. The disorders can be prevented by eating the nutrients needed in the required amounts. Causes, signs, symptoms, and prevention of nutritional deficiencies and disorders. What are some of the causes, signs, symptoms, and prevention of nutritional deficiencies and disorders? So we shall be looking at marasmus, kwashiorkor, rickets, nutritional anemia, goiter, constipation, night blindness, scurvy, and finally obesity. Food preservation. How do we preserve our food? Food required to be preserved to retain their quality for a longer period of time. The food not getting spoiled. Food preservation is the process or technique used to maintain food in good condition to avoid spoilage. Cereals and pulses. Another name for pulses is legumes, available in the locality. A cereal is a member of the grass family cultivated for food. Pulses are edible seeds that grows in pods. Importance of cereal and pulses in our food. Cereals and pulses are used for food. They provide a variety of nutrients that help our bodies to function well. Cereals are grains used for food. Examples of cereals we have maize, wheat, rice, millet, sorghum, etc. Cereals contain carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and diet fiber. They are an important source of energy. Pulses are edible seeds. That simply means they are seeds that can be eaten. Examples of edible seeds we have beans, lentils, and green grams. Pulses are good sources of proteins. They are useful for growth and preventing nutrition-related diabetes. Kitchen equipment. Kitchen equipment are the items in the kitchen that are used in the preparation and cooking processes. Examples of kitchen equipment are knives, forks, spoons, peelers, plates, pans, grates, and kettles. Safety precautions when cleaning and storing kitchen equipment. Safety precautions when cleaning and storing kitchen equipment. Kitchen equipment are essential in the preparation, cooking, serving, and eating of food. Kitchen equipment can be made from different materials such as wood, melamine, aluminium, plastic, among others. The material used to make kitchen equipment should be cleaned using the correct procedures so as to avoid damage. Proper cleaning materials should be also used during the cleaning process. Avoid using abrasives on plastics, melamine, and wooden kitchen equipment. These may scratch and damage the plastics and melamine, and also wooden. Hold equipment with sharp edge facing away from you. for example, the knife. All kitchen equipment should be properly stored after use. Assessment for the learner. Why is a deep pan or sufuria used in deep frying? Why is it not advisable to put wet food in hot oil? How is absorbent paper used in deep frying food? What should be done when the oil begins to deep fry start smoking? When do we add salt to deep fried foods? State 2 disadvantages of deep frying food. Finally, we are on the last strand, that is clothing. We have stitches. The clothes we wear are joined together by stitches. We can make stitches using a sewing machine. Stitches can also be made by hand using a thread and hand sewing needle. Types of stitches. So we have various types of stitches. We have permanent stitches, joining stitches, decorative stitches, and knitting stitches. Making sample of permanent stitches. So examples of permanent stitches, we have back stitch, over sewing stitch, and knitting stitches. Examples include the hemming stitch, loop stitch. Examples of decorative stitches, we have satin stitch, chain stitch, and stem stitch. So examples of permanent stitch, we have back stitch over sewing stitch. Examples of knitting stitches, we have hemming stitch and loop stitch. Examples of decorative stitches, we have satin stitch, chain stitch, and stem stitch. Appreciating the importance of repairing and maintaining clothes. Appreciating the importance of repairing and maintaining clothes. Proper garment repair helps to prolong the life and usefulness of clothes. It gives the clothes and the wearer a good appearance. Immediate repair prevents more damage to garments. It saves the money that could have been used to buy new clothes. Laundry work. Laundry work is the process of removing dirt and stains from clothes in order to maintain their appearance. It involves mending, sorting, washing, rinsing, drying, ironing, airing, and storing clothes. What happens when clothes are not properly laundered? What happens when clothes are not properly laundered? Poor personal hygiene or grooming. Clothes will smell. It will be unpleasant for people to be around you. Dirt becomes harder to remove, therefore, stains clothes. Wearing dirty clothes decreases self-confidence, and there is the issue of self-confidence and self-esteem. Assessment for the learner. Why do we launder clothes? What are some of the sewing equipment that can be used when mending? Name 2 animals and the fibers they produce. Why should we mend our clothing? Why do we fold some of our clothes? What would happen if a garment is washed using the wrong procedure? We have come to the end of our session. Thank you for keeping tuned. I want to wish you a happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you all. Bye.